Good afternoon, everyone. This is the third session of our vocabulary learning, and this lesson is mainly about how to use your dictionary. I mean, you might already know how to find a word in the dictionary, or there are a number of things which you study. It's not just only looking at the word and trying to find the meaning. It's not the only thing. So we'll try to unlock a number of things today. And after today's session, you will feel that, oh, this is a completely different way to look at the dictionary. There's not only the meaning of the word, there are many other things which we also study when you look at look at the dictionary or look at the word in the dictionary. The dictionary can be digital or it can be just like a hard copy. So whatever you have. So we will go through different things which come across when we look for a word in the dictionary. Okay. So the first thing which we will see here, as you see on the screen, it's like I'm just here now. Let me take the pen. So we'll be starting from here. It says here, what a good dictionary tells you. I mean, the basics of a dictionary. So you all are familiar, and I'm sure if you are using computers, there is a dictionary on the desktop of your computer. Like if you look at my computer desktop, there is a dictionary. As you see, you can see it on the screen now. So most of the time, this dictionary is open. I have downloaded it, and I just use it. Anytime I want to know the meaning of the word, I can just go back to the dictionary. I want to know the pronunciation and different other things. Okay, so let's see what is the basic. A good learner's dictionary in book or online, okay, can tell you about pronunciation. So that's the first thing we will see. Pronunciation. This may mean learning some symbols which are different from the letters of the English alphabet. So I'm sure you all will be familiar with these strange kind of letters which you see when you look at the dictionary. For example, if you look at the dictionary which I have here, and there is a word, the word which I chose is fascinating. This is the word which we are going to study today. So the word is fascinating, and then it says UK, it's a UK pronunciation, then US pronunciation, and then after that there is a mic, I mean it will be pronounced, and then there is some strange kind of, there are letters, and the letters are written in a strange way. So some of you might be wondering, what are these letters about? What are these letters for? So these are basically pronunciation symbols, you know. So those who want to know how the words are pronounced, they must know the symbols, because now, like few years back, this pronunciation was only through symbols. There was no like sound coming through these digital dictionaries. It just came late. But like in the beginning, people were just looking at the symbols and they tried to understand how the word is pronounced. Like you see the first one here, there is a symbol, and it goes with TH, the TH like this one. The word is thick, thick. So thin, throw. So when you say this kind of sound, or you see this symbol, it means this sound will be pronounced as th, thick, thin, throw, okay, theater. So something like that. Okay? So here is the symbol. This tells me the sound of TH, how we pronounced. There might be TH coming at another place, but that will be pronounced in a different way, and the symbol will be different. And if you go down, there is SH, okay? That is, for example, the word she. So this sh, this is the symbol here, and the word is pronounced as she. Okay, or shut. Okay, show. Okay, showing. Okay, next one is like ng. For example, I say ring, ring, bring. Okay, sting. So this sound goes with this ng, ing, ring, sing, ping. Okay, sound like that. Okay, the next sound, the symbol you can see here. This symbol goes with like O in form. When I say the word form, okay, from, okay, we go with this kind of, so when you look at this symbol and you can see the sound which comes with form, okay. The next one, now again, the letters are TH, same like thick, thick, that was tha, same two letters, TH, but the first which we studied here, you see the difference here in these two. That was tha, and this is the. Tha and the. Then, they, they. Okay, so you see the difference of the sounds. So the symbols are also different here. Okay, the next one is called ja sound. Ja, like ja in jam, jam, jar, jaw, okay, juice. Okay, now we go to, after this one, we move on to the next one. That is, the word, the letter is A, and the sound is like bad, bad, sad. Okay, so this kind of word like bad, sound, bad, sad. Okay, had, words like that, and you can see the symbol is also here. And the next one is, it's like the letter is U, and the sound is, the comes in like put, ooh, put. Okay, next one is, we don't pronounce it as put, we say put, ooh, put. Next one, the symbol is, it's like bird, bird. We don't pronounce the letter R. Every time when there is a vowel before R, we don't pronounce the R, or if we pronounce it very little. For example, when you say, we don't say bird, no, bird, bird. Okay, then we say the symbol is like this, bird, bird. The next one is church, chew. Okay, so here is the symbol, and the sound is church, ch, ch. Okay, next one is different symbol here. It's not a Z, it's a symbol, and the sound you can see here, the sound you make here, pleasure, pleasure, ja sound, pleasure. Okay, next one is top. It's like O, top. Okay, hop, top, hop. Okay, shop. Okay, now the last sound is, this is the symbol here. It's like about, about. So it comes like the symbol is here. So when you look into the dictionary, you need to practice these symbols. Maybe you can just use certain applications or learning more about these symbols and the sounds. So then next time when you look into the dictionary and you look at the word, you will understand that how to pronounce the word while you are looking at these symbols. Okay, so these symbols mainly help you to find the meaning of the word when you are looking into the dictionary, online dictionary or like the hard copy, whatever dictionary you are looking. These symbols help you to understand the meanings. So this is one thing. When we look for a meaning in the dictionary, we not only look at the meaning, we also look at the pronunciation of the word. Okay, and these symbols help you to pronounce the word. Okay, as I showed you in the dictionary, every dictionary like the one I show you here now, it has these symbols, British English or American English. Sometimes the pronunciation is the same, but sometimes it's different, it's not the same. So you can look for, mostly I look for British English. So I use these symbols which are used in British English. Okay, so but some students, those who look for American English, they can follow their pronunciation. All right, it's fine. You can, whatever you feel that you are comfortable with or you want to learn, you can go for it. Okay, we look at the next part here. I hope it's going well. You can say something in the chat if everything is going well. A thumbs up, or you can just say going well or perfect, or if there is any question or something. Now, the next one, when we look for the dictionary, when we look at the dictionary, we look at the word stresses. Very, very important thing. It decides so many things. As I said yesterday, we studied that sometime when you give the wrong stress, the meanings change. We studied the word produce and produce. One is a verb, one is a noun. It all depends how you say the word or where you put the stress on the word. If you put the wrong stress, you will convey the wrong meaning of the word. Okay, so word stress often shown by a mark before the syllable to be stressed, or by underlining or bold type. For example, here, if you look at this word here, the word is like, for example, the second word is western. So you see the word is underlined. It tells you that where the stress is. Okay, western, western, western. Okay, and the next one is complicated, complicated. Okay, how we use it, how the usage of the word. You not only learn the stress, you also try to understand how the word is used. Okay, how a word is used, and any special grammatical pattern. Grammatical pattern, we studied it yesterday. What kind of grammar pattern, word classes? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Is it adjective, preposition, or adverb? As I showed you the dictionary, you see the word fascinating. We looked at it. It says UK, US pronunciation, then its pronunciation symbols, and then it gives you word class, it's adjective. So every time you look at the word, it will tell you, is it used as a noun, as a pronoun, as an adjective, or as a verb, or further more details. Okay? How the word is used, because sometimes the same word is used as a noun, sometimes it's used as a verb or as an adjective. Okay, that goes with it. Grammatical pattern that goes with it. For example, suggest plus clause. Okay, suggest plus clause. It says not an infinitive. Okay, mean I suggest you ring her right away. I suggest you. This is like, suggest is the word, and it tells you how it is used here. I suggest you ring her right away. Right away. We don't say, I suggest you to ring her right away. No, I suggest you ring her right away. So it's used as with like some kind of, with a phrase like right away. Okay, right away. Now, this is another kind of thing that when you look inside the dictionary, you look, so far we have studied, you look for three things. You look for pronunciation, where every time you look in the dictionary, you look for the meaning of a word. Every time you look at the word, you look for the pronunciation of the word. You look for word stress, pronunciation, word stress, and you see how the word is used. Is it used as an adjective? Is it used as a verb? Or how it is used? Okay. Now, the next thing we will see here, is there any additional kind of information? We also see this in the dictionary. I will show you additional information. Now, what do you mean by additional information? Additional information tells you, you look for one word, what are other similar words? Mean synonyms. We studied yesterday, synonyms are the words which have similar meaning. So when we look at the dictionary, we also see synonyms, words of similar meaning, and antonyms mean the opposite words, the words with opposite meanings. Okay. Now, for example, mislay and misplace synonym, friend, enemy, or foe, antonyms. Okay. Now these are like mislay and misplace are similar words, words with the same meaning. But friend and enemy or foe are the opposite. Friend, enemy, friend, foe are opposite words. Again, let's say, look at the dictionary here. Yes, as we studied before, the word is fascinating, UK pronunciation, American pronunciation, symbols, then grammar part, adjective. Now going down, extra examples. If you click on this, it will give you more examples. And then it gives you the meanings, extremely interesting. And then it makes one or two sentences. And then down, smart thesaurus. Now, when you click on smart thesaurus, for example, here, it gives you like, as we discussed here, it will give you synonyms and antonyms. Thesaurus is something which gives you more information. What are similar meanings, similar synonyms, antonyms, you know. So you can look for this whole detail when you look at the dictionary like the one I'm showing you now. Okay. Okay. Next one, collocations. We also see these collocations. Collocations we studied yesterday, day before yesterday, how words go together. Okay, meaning the word with preposition, with noun, with pronoun. That also you understand from the dictionary. The adjective firm is often used in these collocations, like firm commitment. Firm means strong. Firm grip, you hold something strongly. Firm believer, like you believe in something and you believe very strongly. These collocations you also see from your dictionary. So now you can see, while you are looking for one word, but when you look for the dictionary which is from English to your native language, I'm afraid you will not be able to see all these things. You might find the meaning of the word, but you will not come across all these details. So that is why I told you yesterday, I have been telling this repeatedly, that please consult the dictionary which is from English to English, not the dictionary which tells you the meanings in your native language. Because if you see the dictionary in your native language, you will not get all these details which we have studied, like synonyms, antonyms, collocations. Okay, the next thing here, whether a verb is transitive or intransitive. It also, sometimes it says TR, transitive, IN, intransitive. Okay, so it also tells you the verb which is transitive verb or intransitive verb. Now, some of you might be asking, what is transitive and what is intransitive? Okay, I have something here which can just explain a little bit in detail. Further, you can see some kind of online detail, or like you can read a book. Transitive verbs are action verbs that have an object to receive that action. Mean they need object. Object is required. For example, I bake some cookies. Bake is a verb, but it's a transitive verb because it needs the other part. Like I bake what? I bake some cookies. Okay. Because if you say I bake, other person will ask you bake what? So you need to explain further. You need to write object. So these are transitive verbs. Okay, these verbs need object. Okay, I bake some cookies. I ride a bicycle. I move the chair. Like I say, I ride what? I move what? So these verbs need the object. These are transitive verbs. But intransitive verb, they really don't need the object. Intransitive verbs are action verbs, but unlike transitive verbs, they do not have an object receiving the action. For example, I laugh. Okay, it makes sense that I laugh. I cry. The book falls. Okay, so these are, you can go for further, or maybe in the coming chapters there will be some kind of grammar chapter which explains the transitive verbs and intransitive verbs in more detail. Okay, so coming back here, dictionary also tells you that, like for example here, catch is transitive and must have an object. Catch what? Okay, he caught the ball and threw it back to me. So he caught the ball. So this is called transitive. It needs object. Okay, now the next one, intransitive, it does not need object. She laughed when I told her the news. But even if you said he laughed, she laughed, they laughed, it makes sense. Okay, the next thing is whether a word is used for people or things. Okay, in this entry of the adjective hurtful, in the Cambridge Advanced Learners Dictionary online, we can see that hurtful can be used about what someone says or about someone. Now see the word here, the word is given here, hurtful. You see here the symbols are given, how to pronounce the word, then its grammatical structure, its adjective, causing emotional pain, meanings, and then that was a very hurtful remark. How can you be so hurtful? These are like examples. So these are like basic meanings, and but if you look at the dictionary down part, you will get more information about the word. Okay, so this is how dictionary explains different things. Okay, next thing is word class, often as abbreviations like N or ADJ. Now N mean it's a noun, an adjective, ADJ mean it's adjective, and whether a noun is countable. Yes, sometimes it says C, sometimes it says you. Count, C mean it's countable, it can be counted like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but uncountable, it cannot be counted, like uncountable things, you know, the things which you cannot count, okay? Like rice, okay, like milk, juice, so many uncountable nouns, okay? Can you give me a few examples of countable and uncountable nouns? Water, yes, water, that's another example, okay? Can you give me a few more examples? I'm waiting. Uncountable nouns. Countable nouns, hair, okay, that you can say that, all right. Salt, okay, yeah, this is milk. There's so many examples. So this also you find in the dictionary. The next thing, yeah, thank you. Any liquid. Information about how words are related to one another through meanings. The Cambridge Advanced Learner Dictionary Online allows you to see a visual display of the networks of meaning. Yeah, sometimes dictionary also shows you pictures like visuals. Okay, in this display of the adjectives, fascinating, the visual thesaurus shows relating adjectives. Like, for example, it is a word. The word is fascinating. Here is the word, fascinating. Now you can see here the adjectives are grouped according to meanings. This can be very useful when you are writing. If you want to vary your use of adjectives, you can look up the related adjectives to see which one most closely expresses the meaning you need, because different adjectives are used in different contexts. But look at the word, instead of saying fascinating, you can say absorbing, you can say engrossing, you can say riveting, you can say gripping, you can say entrancing, you can say enthralling, enchanting, or captivating, bewitching. Beautiful words. So just saying fascinating again and again, you can use some other adjectives as we, so sometimes dictionary gives you these visual images, especially like if you look at the dictionary for young kids or young learners or for teens, those dictionaries have so many images, and some scientific words are explained with diagrams, with images, with pictures, with so many things. Okay, so this was like the basic use of dictionary. I will just go back and see what is something we have studied now, and then I will take you to the exercises where you will be completing the exercises like yesterday. So those who joined late, for those, the first thing which you look in the dictionary, you look for the symbols. Like the symbols are already given here. Don't be confused that these are some kind of letters. No, these are symbols. These symbols guide you how to pronounce the words. Okay. For example, we have discussed this all, but let me see these two words here, thick and then. Same TH, two letters TH, but the pronunciation is different. And the symbol is also different. This is th and this is the. Thin and then. Thick, throw, okay, thin, and this is then, or they, or those, something like that. So you must learn these symbols so that you can pronounce the words in the right way. Okay, now I want to ask you, what is word stress? We studied it yesterday. What is word stress? I gave you the example that word stress changes the meaning of the word, like the word produce. The farmer produces different crops. Not that good. So one is used as a noun, the other one is used as a verb. So can you explain what is word stress? In your own words, you can say it in the chat, or you can just speak it loud. You can keep yourself unmute and speak it loudly. DU is stress, okay, in produce, okay. But what is stress? Okay, what is stress? Some mean, okay, what is stress? Okay, I'm waiting. Can you explain? Okay, yeah, there is one meaning of stress. When you look into stress is something which we put focus on while speaking a word. It can be, yes, more than one syllable. Okay, that is basically syllables are like your intonations, falling and rising. Okay, so stress often shows by a mark before the syllable, like where you should put more stress, like you more focus when you say something, or give more weight to that part of the word. Okay, next one is usage, how the word is used. It says, the next thing is we find out synonyms. What are the synonyms? Can you tell me what is synonym and what is antonym? What is a synonym and what is an antonym? Antonym. Synonym means same meaning. Yeah, thank you, Anis. Synonym means same meaning. Thank you. Antonyms mean different meanings, or opposite, not different, opposite meaning. Okay. All right. Opposite. Yes, that's right. And the next thing is collocation. What is collocation? Collocation. Collocation. Can we find out what is collocation? Words combined together. Thank you. Collocation mean when words are put together, not just the one word. When words are put together, that is called collocation. Okay. Next one, we also studied transitive and intransitive. Transitive verb, and we have intransitive verb is here. Transitive verb and intransitive verb. Can you tell me now? I showed you something, I explained what is transitive and what is intransitive verb. Okay, transitive and intransitive. Okay, which needs object is transitive. Okay, okay, transitive, as I can show you, transitive verbs are action verbs that need object or that have object. Okay, and intransitive, like they don't need an object. Like we gave the example. Can you give me an example of intransitive verb? Intransitive verb. Intransitive. She laughed. She cried. Okay. She clapped. Okay. She smiled. Smiles. Okay. Something like that. Okay. We move on. I want to ask you one more thing before we move on. Word classes. What are word classes? Can you just tell me what are word classes? You can write it down in the chat box. What are word classes? Word classes. How words are organized. What do you mean by how words are organized? What are word classes? Word classes are Okay, yes, words like it's a verb or like it's an adjective or it's adverb or parts of speech, part of speech. Yes, that's right. Word class. Okay, is it like adjective or even further, whether it's a noun is a countable noun or it's uncountable noun or something like that. Okay. All right. So these are like the things which we have discussed so far. I hope it's clear. And we will now look at the exercises of these. Okay, before we go to the exercises, I want to discuss another thing. Someone yesterday, he asked a question, what are fixed expressions? Fixed expressions. Okay, so before we move on, I will be answering what are fixed expressions. But even before talking about fixed expressions, because fixed expressions and idioms are very close. As you see on the screen, idioms are sets expression of two or more words that mean something other than the literal meaning of its individual words. Mean the words have some meaning, but the actual meanings are like different meanings. Actual meanings are very different. Like for example, once in a blue moon. Now, once in a blue moon is an idiom. It means, like I say, my friend visits me once in a blue moon. Can you tell me what does it mean? Once in a blue moon. What does it mean when I say once in a blue moon? He visits me once in a blue moon. Mean he doesn't visit me frequently or oftenly. He visits me very rarely. That's called once in a blue moon. And the next one is to cost an arm and a leg. Like, okay, this mobile um, cost me an arm and a leg. Mean it's very expensive. It's very costly. So it has nothing to do with your arm and your leg. It has some different meanings, but we use it that it's very expensive. Okay. The next one, a piece of cake. We have discussed this so many times. Means something very easy. It has nothing to do with cake itself, but it means it's very easy. Another one, let the cat out of the bag. Mean let the matter come in front of the people. Let the people know what is the problem. We say let the cat out of the bag. Another thing is to kill two birds with one stone. Mean when you do one thing, but its result is multifold. It's like you achieve two things with one stroke. Then we say to kill two birds with one stone. It has nothing to do with birds, nothing to do with stones. This is like some different meanings. So these are called idioms. You should remember, because in the coming lessons, there is a complete unit where we will be learning about some idioms. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't get it exactly. I'm surprised. I see. Okay. Yes, that's right. Anis, that's right. Yeah, you said something in Urdu. I understand. Can you give me a few more, one or two idioms, and then we will move on? Any other idiom which comes to your mind? Same like once in a blue moon, to cost an arm and a leg, a piece of cake, let the cat out of the bag, to kill two birds with one stone, a black cat, okay? That's okay. We can say black cat, a black horse. He's a black horse. Mean he has some hidden talent. It means miss the boat. Miss the boat. It means late. Okay, understand. The next thing which we are going to discuss here is fixed expressions. Now, Fixed expressions are standard form of expressions that has taken on a more specific meaning. I mean, it's like a phrase and it has some specific meaning. You cannot change anything in this phrase. It stays as it is and it means as it is. Okay? It is different from a proverb in that it is used as a part of a sentence. It has clear meaning. It doesn't have any hidden meaning. For example, all of a sudden, you use it with another sentence. All of my friends came, like all my friends came, all of a sudden something happened and all my friends come into my mind. An idea came into my mind. Fall in line, okay, or fall in love. I can assure you that I will be with you whenever you need me. So to speak, surf the web, bits and pieces, bread and butter, carrot and stick, checks and balances, comings and goings. Okay, these are called fixed expressions. These are some words which we use with some other words, and these are fixed words. We don't make changes with these words, and we use them with some other phrases or in our conversation to make the meanings more strong or more convincing. Okay, and these are the phrases. They are as it is, you know, and they are very clear. From when you look at the word, you can understand, like all of a sudden you can use it, or something happened, or all of a sudden the light went off. Okay, all of a sudden my mind went blank. Okay, just something like that. Okay, I hope it is clear. This was a question someone asked yesterday, and I hope it makes sense. Okay, we will go back to the exercises. Now remember, I gave you this different things in the middle so that I want to know how much you remember from the lesson which we have just studied now. Okay, so I want you to give me the answers of these exercises. The first one is on your screen now. So look at the 3.1. 3.1. And look at number 1. Here, the symbols are given. You need to find words from these symbols. Okay, for example, number 1 is education. Education. Now, number 2, it's your turn. Please try to participate. I see 1 or 2 like Anis all the time participating, and others, I don't know. It shows that like only Anis is with me. Next word, number 2. Can you tell me what is this word? Number 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 2. Anis, you are not looking at number 2. You are looking at something else. So can you please look at number 2? What is number 2? Mariam, can you hear me? Because I feel the internet connection is a little bit unstable. Okay. Mariam, can you hear me? Yes, okay. Number 1 is education. Mariam, can you unmute yourself and say something? I want to see that you are getting what I'm saying. I don't hear it from you. You are speaking, but I don't hear. But as long as you listen to me and you are getting it, that's fine. Number 2, the word is passport. You are right. Passport. Number 3. Number 2, passport. Number 3, Number 3, it's not lining, Anis. Can you make another choice? You can look at the symbols again and tell me what is number 3 and number 4. Number 3, no, it's not loin, it's okay. Look at the last one, it's the sound is like ing, not lying, no, listening, there is no t. Is there any t sound? There is n sound, ing sound. Okay. So can you find out what is this? If you want me, I can show you the pronunciation symbols one more time. No, it's not liking. I will show you the symbols one more time. Look at the symbols, please, and try to find out what can be the word. The symbols are here. It's a kind of practice. Okay. You can look at different symbols and find. There was this sound. I remember there was one sound like this one. Symbol one like this. Okay. And I will show you the page again, the question. See here. The last one I have told you. And there is another one. I will tell you what is that. Okay. Okay, see again. And here. Okay, now if I tell you the other one, you will get it quite easily. So there is another one. It's like, no, it's yeah, someone is getting it. It's learning. Okay. So now you see here, LEARNING. Okay, learning. And you can see the symbols now. Okay, one I told you, it was there, the last one, last part. Okay, now no worries. Look at the next one. And number 2 was passport. Number 3 is learning. Man, why are you closing? Because they will have internet problem. Don't close. Okay, now the next one, learning. Number 4. Can you look at number 4, please, and tell me what is number 4? It's easy. Number 4, don't go to the next one, please. You're not. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Number 2, passport. Number 3, learning. Number 4 is library. That's right. Number 4 is library. Number 5. What is number 5? Okay. Number 4. Okay. Number 5. Number 4 is library number 5. Can we look for number 5 now? You can see more details. You can practice more. It needs a lot of, yes, you got it. It's right. Revision. You can watch some more videos about pronunciation, symbols, and you can have more practice. Number 6. Number 6, someone says, brave. No, it's not brave. It's not brave. It's not brave. Remember, I told you 2 sounds of TH. One was th and one was the. So use the second one. That is the symbol. It's the, not th. The. Okay. So first one is b. No, it's not break. No. In break, there is no the sound coming. Okay. We studied like then, breath. No, it doesn't make sense like breath. Okay. And look at the last symbol, the last one. It's like a kind of E, but it is in downside. Okay. It's downside. It's like about. Okay. It's brother. B-R-O-T-H-E-R, brother. Okay. It's brother. Okay. We move on. If you can go for some more practice about it. If you feel that still you need to work on it, you can have more practice about it. Okay. So now we will be looking at 3.2. 3.2. Okay. If you are completely new to these like symbols and all that, so you can see that for the last so many years, you are not looking at something very important, that is the pronunciation part. And that's why many times we mispronounce the words, because we don't look at the pronunciation and we pronounce the words in a very strange way. So from today, maybe you will start working more on these symbols and you will be getting your pronunciation right. Okay. Now underline, the next one is, okay, underline the stressed syllable. These words, underline the stressed syllable of these words. Check your answers in your dictionary. Now here again, you can check your dictionary now or later and see, underline the stressed syllables, mean the words where you see stress. Like the first one is unique. Okay, it's almost stress is on the whole word. And now number 2, I will say the word and you tell me on which letter or more than one letter there is stress. Okay. Or if you have like a pronunciation dictionary, you can click on the word and you can see and tell me where is the stress. I will say the word elegant, 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 elegant. Okay. So can you tell me where is the stress? Elegant. Okay. I didn't say that. Not right answer. I said alley, alley, then I simply said the word elegant. Yes, the stress is on EL, EL. So the stress is number 2, EL. And number 3, I'll say the word. The word is urgently, urgently. Please see me urgently. Yes, the stress is on UR. That's right, UR. Okay. Next one is number 4. Number 4. The word is eyebrow, 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 eyebrows, eyebrows. Yes, the stress is on eye. Okay, number 5. Number 5. Now tell me, it's a verb, not a noun. Okay? Record, record, record. The word is a verb and it's record, record. Yes, C-O-R. Yes, C-O-R. Record. Number 6. Okay. Number 6 is, the word is thermometer. Thermometer. The word is thermometer. 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 M-O. The stress is M-O-M. Thermo. M-O. I didn't put stress on ther. I just said it. Thermometer. Thermometer. Number 7. Okay. Number 7. The word is extract. Extract the information from the passage and share it with me. EX. The stress is on EX. The last word which we have, lifestyle. Lifestyle. So where is stress? Lifestyle. Lifestyle. It's L-I-F. Lifestyle, the first part. Okay. Okay, so see, it's not, some of you might find it difficult because, I don't know if you want to say something, no problem, you can say it. We don't actually practice a lot of these things. We mostly ignore or neglect, okay? You can answer better, have you studied this thing? It comes from school, and then like in school, like in like elementary, primary, intermediate, you practice enough, and you have like children's dictionaries with you, and they give you all these symbols and these intonation, stress patterns and everything, and you practice again and again, and then you develop some kind of common sense and you find it quite easy. But if you find it difficult, you continue practicing a little bit more and keep checking in the dictionary, and you will see that it needs a lot of common sense. It doesn't follow the rules all the time. So what you just need a lot of practice, a lot of exercise, and after that you will feel that it's not that difficult. It's confusing because there are no rules, and at times the sounds are intermixing or mingling, or they sound very close to each other. So that's why that makes it difficult, not only for you, it's challenging for almost everyone. Okay, we look at the next part, that is 3.3. It says here, look at the grammar patterns with which the Cambridge Advanced Learners Dictionary gives for these words, and then correct the sentences that follow. Okay, so you see here, these are the words taken from the dictionary. The word is supply. You can see the symbols are given, then it's a verb, and then T, transitive, and it means to provide something that is wanted or needed, often in large quantities and over a large period of time. This is the meaning of the word. Then an example, a sentence. Electrical power is supplied by underground cables. So this is a sentence. Electrical power is supplied by underground cables. 3 people have been arrested for supplying arms to the terrorists. This is another example of the word. Okay, the company has supplied the royal family. Another example, provided them with something they need for years. At the beginning of term, students are supplied with a list of books that they are expected to read. Okay, so these are like different examples of the word supply. Okay, now it says here, Brazil supplies coffee at many countries. Some mistake here. Brazil supplies coffee to many countries, not at many countries, to many countries. So there is a mistake here with the word at. At is wrong here. Brazil supplies coffee at many countries. Brazil supplies coffee to many countries. Okay. Look at the second part here. The officer, and look at some words are in bold, mean there is stress on that part. The officer supplied each soldier a map. Now, can you correct the mistake here? The officer supplied each soldier a map. Can you tell me what is the mistake here, and we can correct it? Like this is the sentence here. What is the mistake in this sentence? No, it's not. Look at the first example. It was prepositional mistake. It's not at, it's to. Same down. Can you look for the second part? The officer supplied each soldier. Can you check what any kind of prepositional mistake or something is missing in this sentence? The officer supplied each soldier. The officer supplied each soldier. No, the officer supplied each soldier with a map. It's like this. This is the right sentence. The officer supplied each soldier with a map. The officer supplies each soldier with a map. This is the right kind of sentence. Look at number 2, deny. Okay, again, pronunciation, it's a verb, transitive. Okay, not true. It means, deny mean something you say is not. I want to say that something is not true. He will not confirm or deny the allegations. Okay, next one, Neil denies that he broke the window, but I'm sure he did. Okay, then some other examples of how we use it in present continuous. Neil denies breaking the window. This is like a kind of sentence. Okay, and it has like an example which I couldn't write it here. So we skip that and we move on to question number 3.4. And we will just look at 3.4 and we will try to answer this one. 3.4 says, put a tick if these adjectives can be used about a person or a thing, which could be an event, an object, a fact, an idea, or both. Use your dictionary if necessary. Okay. For example, can we use sad for person? Yes. Can we use sad for a thing? Can we use sad for a thing? Okay. Sad. Okay. Some of you are saying no. Okay. It makes me sad. What is something makes you sad? Okay. Yeah, so now I just give an example. So give me an example of something that makes you sad. I'm happy. I know you're happy. So when something makes you sad, it means you can say, yes, it can be. Okay, it can be. Now, looking at this question here, okay, sad. When you say sad thing, yes, we can say sad thing. Lucky person, yes. Lucky thing, it's a lucky draw. So draw is basically something. Yes, we can. Content. Content. Mean it's content, like something satisfying. Not for person, for thing. Content has another meaning as well, that when someone feels very satisfied. Okay, so it can be for person that he is. Okay, next one is damp. For person, content, yes, for person, the way it is, the word is used. Okay, next one is damp here, means something like not dry, wet. Okay, yeah, it can be a thing. And awkward, it can be for person and for a thing. And compulsory, it can not be for a person, it can be for a thing. Okay, compulsory, like for something must, it can be used for a thing. Okay, here we have the last part. The last part, when sometime when you look at the dictionary and it gives you like a short abbreviation of something, like for example ADV. So that's number one. It says ADV. ADV mean it's adverb. Adverb. Okay. And number two, PRON. What does it mean? Pronoun, okay? Pronoun. And the next one, C-O-N-J, conjunction, okay? Conjunction. And number 4, preposition, okay? And next one, it says C. What is this C mean? C. C. Countable. Countable. Okay. C mean countable. And then we have verb T, transitive. T mean T, transitive. Transitive. Okay. And the next one is noun U. When you have like this capital U, it means uncountable. Uncountable. Okay. Uncountable. And next one, verb I or T. I or T. Yes. I and T, it means intransitive, intransitive or transitive. Intransitive, transitive or intransitive. Okay. It can be transitive or it can be intransitive. Okay. Now there is another one. It's here, capital UK. Okay. There is another abbreviation. It says UK. So it can be United Kingdom. But here it means English, British English. It means British English. When you see the word United Kingdom, it means British English. Okay, so slightly challenging session, challenging to teach, and might be challenging for you as well. Certain things are quite easy. Certain things need a lot of practice. So I thought this will be helpful for you. So if nobody taught this lesson to you earlier, it means you should have learned it before, right? I don't know, or if you have learned all this so many times before, that's good. So it's some kind of revision. And this is something I tried, I practiced, okay? And I hope it was useful and you have learned something. You can share your experience if you have something to share in chat box, or like you can unmute yourself and speak, and we will continue working on that. Aisha, you can unmute yourself and speak if you want to, because you are raising hand. Or you can, okay, we have to learn this new alphabet symbols for the understanding the grammar. Yeah, it can be. It needs a lot of practice. This one session is not enough for this. You need to practice a lot. You need to learn it again. You can watch some videos on YouTube. You can study. There are so many, but try to learn from someone who is teaching like British English, so that you are not that much confused. Very tough but informative lecture. Thank you. Thank you very much, Aruna. I tried. It's difficult because you didn't study before. It needs lots of practice, lots of practice. You need to go through this session again. You can watch it again when I upload it. You can go through the book again and again, and you can check the dictionary. You must have a dictionary with you, and when you are looking at the dictionary, you can check the meanings. But now you understand that the dictionary doesn't teach you only the meaning. It teaches you so many other things as well. Have you noticed this before? This was the last session of this week. Hopefully we will have a next lesson on Sunday, and I look forward to see you. Have a restful weekend, and we will have our next session on Sunday at the regular time.